Have you ever wondered where our feline friends, the domestic cats, originated from? A fascinating question indeed. You see, these enchanting creatures that we share our homes with have a rich and intriguing history. From the sandy landscapes of ancient Egypt to the far corners of the world, their story is nothing short of captivating. What could have led to their domestication, and how do they differ from their larger feline relatives like lions and tigers? Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating history of these charming creatures. The story of the domestic cat begins in ancient Egypt. It's a tale as old as the pyramids themselves, where the sandy dunes whisper stories of pharaohs, gods, and of course cats. You see, the ancient Egyptians were the first to recognize the potential in these stealthy, nimble creatures. Cats were seen as invaluable assets in controlling pests. With their keen senses and agile bodies, they were natural hunters, adept at keeping the granaries free from rats and mice. In a society heavily reliant on agriculture, this was a significant advantage. The Egyptians didn't just appreciate cats for their utilitarian value, they revered them. Evidence of this deep-rooted admiration can be found etched in the sands of time. Archaeologists have uncovered numerous cat mummies, a testament to the high esteem in which these creatures were held. Just imagine these feline mummies resting alongside pharaohs and queens, their bodies meticulously preserved for the afterlife. But the legacy doesn't end there. Cats also made frequent appearances in ancient Egyptian art. They were depicted in murals, sculptures, and even jewelry. One of the most iconic symbols of ancient Egypt, the goddess Bastet, was often portrayed with the head of a lioness or a domestic cat. Bastet was the goddess of home, fertility, and protector of the pharaoh. By associating her with cats, the Egyptians emphasized their belief in the protective and nurturing nature of these animals. Over time, these domesticated cats spread out from Egypt to different corners of the world, carried by traders and explorers. With them, they took their legacy of being pest controllers, companions, and symbols of divine power. So, the next time you see a cat, remember that their ancestors were once revered in ancient Egypt. They were more than just pets. They were protectors, symbols of divine power, and cherished members of society. And while our relationship with cats has evolved over the centuries, the fascination and admiration we hold for these creatures remain unchanged. From Egypt, cats slowly made their way across the globe, conquering hearts everywhere they went. As they roamed from one region to another, they found themselves inextricably woven into the fabric of various cultures, taking on a multitude of roles and symbolisms. In Japan, for instance, the maneki neko, or the beckoning cat, is an incredibly popular talisman. This charming feline with one paw raised in a beckoning gesture is believed to bring good luck and fortune to its owner. From tiny figurines in storefronts to large statues in temples, the maneki neko is a testament to the revered status of cats in Japanese culture. Meanwhile, in Europe, cats have had a more complex relationship with humans. In some parts, especially during the Middle Ages, they were unfortunately associated with witchcraft and superstitions. However, they also held a place of honor in various European folklores. In Irish mythology, for example, the king of the cats is a fascinating tale of a feline with supernatural abilities. Across the Atlantic in Native American cultures, cats, specifically bobcats and lynxes, were admired for their agility and hunting skills. They were seen as symbols of patience and focus, attributes that were highly valued by these communities. In the Islamic world, cats are regarded with respect and fondness, thanks in part to the Prophet Muhammad's well-known affection for them. In fact, there's a popular tale about the Prophet cutting off a piece of his robe rather than disturbing a sleeping cat. So, whether it's as bearers of good luck, characters in folklore, symbols of patience, or companions of prophets, cats have found their way into the hearts and minds of people all around the world. Their journey from the banks of the Nile to virtually every corner of the globe is a remarkable testament to their adaptability and charm. Indeed, cats have left their paw prints in cultures worldwide. But what separates our domestic cats from their larger counterparts, the lions, tigers, and leopards? This question might have crossed your mind every time you look at your furry friend lazing around on the couch. At first glance, the differences are evident. Size, for one. Your average house cat weighs around 10 pounds, while a lion can tip the scales at 400 pounds. That's a stark difference, isn't it? Tigers can be even larger, with males reaching up to 600 pounds. And let's not forget the leopards, whose weight can range from 60 to 200 pounds. Behaviorally, too, there are significant differences. House cats are solitary creatures, preferring to hunt alone and mark their territory. On the other hand, lions are social animals. They live in prides and hunt together, a behavior that is quite unique among the cat species. Tigers and leopards, similar to domestic cats, are mostly solitary, but they require much larger territories to roam and hunt. Now let's talk about genetics. All cats, big or small, share a common ancestor that lived around 10 to 15 million years ago. This ancestor, known as Pseudolurus, was a prehistoric cat that roamed the earth during the Miocene period. Over millions of years, different branches of the cat family evolved, leading to the diverse range of cat species we see today. Despite the differences in size, behavior, and some genetic variations, domestic cats and big cats share around 95% of their DNA. So, genetically speaking, your little fur ball is not that different from a lion or a tiger. Isn't that fascinating? The cat sitting on your lap is genetically similar to a lion prowling in the African savanna or a tiger lurking in the dense jungles of Asia. So while our house cats might not look like lions or tigers, they certainly share a common lineage. Fast forward to today, and domestic cats have become an integral part of our lives. These creatures, once worshipped as gods in ancient Egypt, have staked their claim on our hearts and homes, becoming one of the most popular pets worldwide. Over the centuries, domestic cats have undergone a fascinating evolution. Unlike their wild ancestors, our house cats have developed traits that make them perfectly suited to life with humans. Their ability to coexist with us goes beyond mere survival. They've mastered the art of companionship, offering affection and comfort to their human families. Some even say that cats have domesticated us, rather than the other way around. In our modern society, the role of cats extends far beyond being just pets. They've clawed their way into various forms of media, from literature to film and even the digital world. Who hasn't chuckled at a hilarious cat video on the internet or been charmed by a feline character in a movie? Their unique personalities and antics provide endless entertainment. And let's not forget about the world of social media, where cats are bona fide celebrities. Their adorable photos and videos garner millions of likes and followers, making them internet sensations overnight. From Grumpy Cat's perpetually sour expression to Lil Bub's endearing features, these feline stars have captured our hearts and our screens. But perhaps the most remarkable thing about modern domestic cats is their therapeutic effect. Studies have shown that the simple act of stroking a cat can lower stress and anxiety levels. Their purring is not just a sign of contentment, but also a soothing sound that can promote relaxation and healing. Today, cats are more than just pets. They are our companions, our sources of comfort, and sometimes our favorite internet celebrities. As we move forward, it's clear that our bond with these creatures will only continue to deepen, shaping the future of our coexistence with these incredible animals.